What if your birth date could unlock the secrets to becoming a millionaire? Sounds too good to be true, right? But here's the kicker. Numerology, combined with ancient Buddhist principles, can reveal pathways to wealth and abundance that most people overlook. Imagine knowing how your unique birth date aligns with financial success, not just in theory, but in practical, real-life actions you can take starting today. We're not talking about luck here, but a deliberate, mindful approach that blends spirituality with financial freedom. You're about to discover something truly life-changing, an insight that could shift your perspective on money forever. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly while others struggle? It's not always about hard work, it's about aligning with the right energy. Whether you're looking for a quick financial breakthrough or building long-term prosperity, understanding your birth date could be the key. And in today's video, we'll dive deep into how numbers like 8, 5, and 22 can guide you toward your millionaire destiny, using the timeless wisdom of Buddhism as your compass. Today's mantra is, I am aligned with the energy of wealth, abundance, and financial freedom. Comment below to activate this energy. The number 8 has long been associated with wealth and prosperity, but let's not get stuck on superstition. In 2024, people born on this date are stepping into an energy of financial opportunity. Now here's the thing, money alone isn't going to bring happiness, right? It's the approach that matters. Karma plays a huge role in this, especially in Buddhism. If you're doing good, putting out positive actions, whether in speech or work, you're creating the kind of karma that invites abundance into your life. You're not just chasing money, you're attracting it by living authentically and ethically. Think of it this way. Imagine running a business where your success doesn't come from cutting corners or taking advantage of others. It comes from the opposite, by being mindful of your decisions, treating your customers or clients with respect, and genuinely caring about the impact you're making. Financial wealth gained this way feels different. It's more sustainable. You want wealth that sticks, right? Try this. Make a habit of practicing right livelihood by only pursuing work that aligns with your values. Watch how that shift alone transforms not just your financial health, but your sense of purpose. The principle of karma is not just spiritual, it's practical. If you treat people right, the word spreads, doors open, and opportunities come knocking. It's like when you invest in relationships, whether in business or personal life, and it circles back to you tenfold. Want to try something that works? Focus on providing more value than you receive. It's not just about what you take, it's about what you give. Whether it's mentoring someone, offering advice, or lending a hand. These actions create an invisible currency that eventually turns into tangible wealth. And here's a little nugget. Even in moments when it feels like you're not seeing immediate results, trust that karma is playing the long game. Financial abundance doesn't always appear in the form of a paycheck right away. Sometimes it shows up as an unexpected opportunity, a favor returned, or simply the peace of mind that allows you to make better decisions with money. So, keep putting out the good. Keep stacking that positive karma, because wealth, like any good thing, requires patience and persistence. The number 5 is all about movement, change, and flexibility. People born on this date in 2024 are stepping into an energy where adaptability can lead to some serious financial breakthroughs. Think of it like this. Life and money doesn't always move in a straight line. Being able to embrace change and innovate is where the magic happens. Just like in Buddhism, where mindfulness teaches us to be present and aware, success with money often comes from noticing opportunities in the now, not just planning for the future. Flexibility isn't just a personality trait, it's a superpower. Ever heard of someone who started a business or invested in something and it didn't go as planned? Happens all the time, right? But those who pivot quickly and creatively often come out ahead. It's like sailing. The winds shift, but a skilled sailor adjusts the sails instead of fighting the storm. Practicing mindful decision-making, especially with your finances, can create space for innovation. Let's say you're in a career that's starting to feel stagnant. This is the year to embrace that feeling. Be open to a career shift, a side hustle, or even investing in new skills. It's this kind of flexibility that leads to abundance. In Buddhism, we learn that clinging too tightly to outcomes creates suffering. The same can be said about money. If you're rigid in your approach, you miss the subtle shifts that could lead to a financial breakthrough. Want an example? Let's say you've been saving up for something big, maybe a home, a car, or an investment. What if instead of waiting for everything to be perfect, you started small? Investing in a stock, buying a small property, or even starting a side project could shift the momentum. The key is to keep moving, keep adapting, and keep learning. Remember, it's not about the big dramatic moves. It's about the small, consistent steps. And if something doesn't work out, don't sweat it. Use the Buddhist principle of mindfulness to stay present, reevaluate, and shift. There's always another way to reach financial success, and 2024 is the year to explore those new pathways. Now let's talk about the number 18, which resonates with leadership and abundance. Those born on this day in 2024 are likely to find themselves in positions where they can influence others, and with that comes financial success. But here's the catch. It's not just about gaining wealth for wealth's sake. In Buddhism, there's the concept of the middle path, which teaches us balance. Too much attachment to money can lead to suffering, but that doesn't mean wealth itself is wrong. When approached with balance and purpose, financial abundance becomes a tool for doing good in the world. Picture yourself as a leader in your field or community. What if your financial success wasn't just about building personal wealth, but creating opportunities for others? When wealth is balanced with generosity, it multiplies. Here's something practical. Focus on building a balanced life where financial goals don't overshadow your spiritual or emotional well-being. That means setting clear boundaries on work and ensuring that your wealth serves a higher purpose. Whether it's supporting your family, funding a cause you care about, or mentoring others, this type of balanced leadership attracts even more abundance. Leaders who follow the middle path aren't afraid to take on big financial goals, but they don't let those goals define them. They see wealth as a part of a larger picture, a means, not the end. Think of the most successful leaders you admire, whether in business, philanthropy, or even in your personal life. Chances are they've mastered this balance. Take, for example, people like Warren Buffett, who advocates for living simply despite immense wealth. His success isn't just about money, it's about creating lasting value. You don't need millions in the bank to start practicing this kind of leadership. The number 9 is a symbol of wisdom and philanthropy, and those born on this day in 2024 are aligned with an energy that connects giving and receiving. You might have heard the phrase, "What you give, you receive," and this is especially true when it comes to money. In Buddhism, the practice of dana, or generosity, is a key principle that creates positive karma. It's more than just giving to others. Generosity is a way to open the flow of abundance in your life. When you give freely without expectation, the universe finds ways to return that wealth in unexpected forms. Think of it like planting seeds. Every time you give, whether it's money, time, or resources, you're planting seeds that will eventually grow into something bigger. Want to see this in action? Consider starting with small acts of generosity. Maybe it's donating a portion of your income to a cause you believe in, or maybe it's volunteering your time to help someone in need. These small actions ripple out and come back in surprising ways. And the best part, you're not just building financial wealth, you're enriching your soul. Here's a practical tip. If you're aiming for financial abundance in 2024, make giving a regular part of your life. Set aside a portion of your earnings, even if it's small, to give to a cause or person that resonates with you. You could support local charities, invest in community projects, or simply lend a hand to someone struggling. The Buddhist principle of dana teaches us that the act of giving itself creates good karma, which in turn brings prosperity. The more you give, the more you receive. It's a cycle of abundance that keeps on giving. The number 22 is what numerologists call a master number, and it carries the energy of building strong foundations, especially when it comes to wealth. If you were born on this day in 2024, you're stepping into a powerful phase where practical leadership and long-term financial success are within reach. But here's the key, just like in Buddhism's right livelihood teaching, it's essential that the wealth you build comes from mindful and ethical choices. Money that's earned in line with your values will always have a stronger foundation than wealth accumulated without purpose. Now, what does that look like in real life? Think of how you can invest your time and resources into building something that lasts, whether that's a business, a career, or even a family legacy. The trick is to make sure that the choices you make today align with the future you want to create. For example, if you're starting a business, ask yourself, does this business serve not just my financial goals, but also my values? A mindful entrepreneur thinks long-term, not just about profit margins, but also about the impact on employees, customers, and the community. The right livelihood principle teaches us that the wealth we accumulate should be in service to both ourselves and the greater good. That means thinking about how your financial choices today can positively impact future generations. Imagine setting up a trust fund for your kids or investing in sustainable projects that benefit the planet. These are the kinds of decisions that don't just create financial security. They create a legacy. And when you approach wealth building from this mindset, you'll find that success not only comes, but stays. The combination of 3 and 1 in the number 31 brings an exciting mix of creativity and leadership, making it a powerful number for new beginnings. If you were born on this day in 2024, get ready for an entrepreneurial surge that could lead to significant financial growth as the year progresses. But here's where Buddhism's teaching of non-attachment comes into play. While pursuing financial success, it's essential not to cling too tightly to the outcome. Paradoxically, letting go of the need to control every detail can actually open the doors to greater prosperity. Imagine running a business or starting a new project without the constant pressure of, what if it fails? Instead, you focus on the process, enjoying each step and letting creativity flow. Non-attachment doesn't mean you don't care about the results. It just means you're not controlled by them. Think of it like planting a tree. You nurture it, you water it, but you can't force it to grow. The same goes for your financial pursuits. Focus on the work, the creativity, and the leadership you bring to the table, and the money will follow naturally. Want a practical way to practice non-attachment? Set financial goals, but don't make them the be-all and end-all. For instance, if you're launching a product or business, define what success looks like for you beyond just numbers. It could be the relationships you build, the skills you develop, or the impact you make. When you're not clinging to the financial outcome, you allow more room for innovation and creativity, key ingredients for any entrepreneur. This mindset often leads to unexpected financial breakthroughs. So what are you waiting for? Are you ready to take control of your financial destiny? Understanding how your birth date influences your journey to wealth is just the beginning. Imagine the life you could lead once you've unlocked these insights: financial freedom, abundance, and success, all within your reach. It's not just about knowing the numbers. It's about applying this knowledge in your daily life. What steps will you take to align your wealth with your spiritual growth? Ask yourself, are you prepared to embrace these opportunities, or will you let them pass you by? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's get this conversation going. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can stay ahead in your journey toward financial abundance. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.